Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, as you saw in the last video, we got the whole rear end done. So I went and pulled the axle back out and I painted it. So that's all good to go. Still waiting for my new shoes. So I'll have to do that once it's in the truck. But so we got the axle all painted up. We got the new shock mounts on. So I'm gonna get this thing back in the truck, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I'm using for shocks and U-bolts and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. I'll show you guys getting it in there. Alright, we got the axle jacked up under there. I'm gonna grab my U-bolts. I'll show you guys what I got. So I bought new U-bolts, but these plates are from the truck. Those leaves came off. So they're a late 80s to like a mid 90s F-150 two-wheel drive, and you can actually use the Ford U-bolts. That's what they were, and they actually work. So if you guys want a cheap U-bolt flip kit, just go to the junkyard, pick up some of those. But I want a new U-bolt, so I bought new bolts. But yeah, that's what we're using for U-bolts and plates. So let's go get these puppies on. Alright, so I'm gonna go get this other side on, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing for shocks too. So here's what I'm doing for shocks. The Bilstein 20, or what are they, 50, 5125. And if you see my last video, these upper bushings, see how much smaller these ones are? These are the stock ones. These are the new ones I got. I just picked them up from Marlin Crawler. They were like 20 bucks after shipping, but they actually fit the upper mount. They are pretty tight, so I put some grease in there. Then you'll have to probably hit it with a rubber mallet or something to get it all the way on. So I'm gonna go get these shocks on, and I got a brake line, and then we get the e-brake and everything on. Other than that, the rear's pretty much good to go. So we'll get this stuff on. Show you guys that. Alright, that shock's on. We get this other one on, it's already hanging there. Get the bottom mount in. And I'll show you guys that brake line. Alright, so I bought the trail gear. These are the trail gear rear shock mounts. And they're quite a bit wider than the bushing in the shock. So I got a couple nice fat washers and stuck them in between the mount and the shock. So when you tighten that, when you tighten the bolt up, the shock mount doesn't just squeeze all in. So that's a nice tight fit now. So that one's done. So move on to the next one, get that one buttoned up. Alright, so here's the rear brake line I got. It's also from Trail Gear. So it's quite a bit longer than the stock one, so with a lift it'll reach, and then a couple clips there. So let's go throw this thing on. Alright, so that's it. We got the male side on the axle, female side up top, and then that clip. This thing won't focus. There we go. And I had, if you just saw, it had to bend this a little bit. It was pretty much straight, so it wasn't holding it very tight. So just bend these prongs a little bit if you're just like that, and it'll hold tight once you get that bent the way it should be. So that gives us quite a bit of slack. The stock one here, that won't even reach. It's not even anywhere close, so you definitely need that if you got a lift. So brake lines are on. shocks. I guess we got the e-brake, and the rear will be done. Actually, we got to fab up something for the this brake proportioning valve. It's going to be quite a bit higher now, so I'll have to build a bracket for that to raise up where it mounts on the axle. So I'll show you guys that too when I get around to building that. Alright guys, so what I ended up doing, instead of building a bracket for this, I just drilled and tapped the frame right there, put a bolt in it to hold for that e-brake mount for the cable, and that's got plenty of play in it now. So that'll work right there. Instead of, well, the mount on the frame, that was a little easier. It's nice and sturdy in there, so that should do the trick.